Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, April 21st, 2017, and today on our Tech News Update, we have Windows 10 Cloud. Now, we know that, on May 2nd, there's an event that will focus on Windows 10 Cloud. We had some minimum requirements revealed today. They wish that the minimum requirement for Windows 10 Cloud would be quad-core CPUs with 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of disk space for the 32-bit version, 64 gigabytes of disk space for the 64-bit version, and that the battery would last all day long. So this is requirements, or actually what Windows or Microsoft wants in devices that would run Windows 10 Cloud. They're going to focus on education a lot with this, and I can see that if they are successful at making cheap devices aimed at the education departments and students, it might actually work. So we're going to see what happens with this in the coming future. But we'll know probably more on May 2nd when there's an event that's going to take place. Well, have you ever wanted to have your own malware and see how much money you're making with it? A new malware as a service is available called Carmen. And for $175, you get a nice little kit where you can actually, have all that you need to infect people with a ransomware that encrypts files. And you've got your beautiful dashboard that looks like this on your computer that says, okay, how many people have paid to get their files back? Of course, if you're thinking of making money this way, I just want to say one thing. This is totally illegal. But it shows you just how bad this can get at some point with all of these, bad guys trying to sell all sorts of kits and things. And apparently it's super easy to use. Qualcomm says that the first Windows 10 PCs and mobile PCs with ARM chips are coming in the fourth quarter of this year. That means for Christmas, we'll start having the first Windows 10 machines that have ARM processors in them. And that is a very interesting thing. And you know what? This could be a very, very big game changer. I can see if these are priced right, a lot of devices suddenly using these instead of Intel or AMD. And I gotta say one thing, if you're Intel or if you're AMD, I would kind of be a little scared right now because this could be an amazing game changer for the future of Windows and PCs. And talking about the future of Windows and PCs, we've learned that Redstone 3 will arrive in September. It's a little earlier than we thought. I was thinking more like October, November. No, it's arriving in September apparently. And they will align from now on their Office 365 release with the Microsoft release. So they want to kind of align all of that together to have a better sense of direction. And if you're an Office 2016 user, you might have noticed a little ad. They're trying to push you a little more into the Office 365 than the standalone Office products, basically. So September for Redstone 3. That's kind of interesting. And talking about Redstone 3, Windows 10, Microsoft did say that starting next year, you better believe it, March and September are going to be the two updates a year months. So this year we got a March update. Well, it was released officially on April 11th, but insiders got it in March. And of course, the next one in September means we might have it as insiders in September, but it could open the door to early October for release officially. Well, it seems that is going to be every year, so that's going to be interesting. They've been really having a hard time keeping their dates. They've been having a hard time keeping the exact moments of release. Will they make it? Who knows? They seem to be going really, really fast now. And with Redstone 3 builds already there, even before the release, I think they're really serious. Facebook, of course, once again, as there was this F8 conference where, Mark Zuckerberg talked about a lot of things. Well, one of the things they want to do is that you actually log into all accounts from third-party sites with your Facebook account and make it easier because you'll have only one account to log into everything. And of course, If you lose your control of your account, you probably will lose control of everything else. But the idea isn't, I don't find that idea very good. But Facebook wants that to happen. And already, there's websites that you can see that actually want to use this as a way of logging in. I can see it already in some websites, but I rarely do it. Including in smartphones and games, apps. They're saying, hey, you can create a login or you can log in with Facebook. And I always choose no. I'm going to create a login because I don't want to log in with Facebook. Especially knowing that Facebook will know so much about us, even more with that login. And our last bits of news, Apple says that they're working hard to soon have an iPhone that will entirely be made of recycled parts. They say that for the environment it will be better, but not just that. It's like they have to mine for all of these precious metals and everything, and it's not like the supply isn't forever. And they say that with all the phones now that are being sent out to the trash, maybe we can recycle all of those, get the precious metals back, get everything we need, and just make new phones with them. Of course, the next iPhone that will be totally recycled is still very far away. But Apple is trying to do its best here, and they have actually said that already the iPhone 8, for example, will have something like 10 to 20% recycled products in there. So we'll see what happens. These devices are so bad for the environment that I think this is a good idea. And so this was the Tech News Update for Friday, April 21st, 2017. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. If you like our videos, please support us. PayPal donations at the Yahoo email you see here. Patreon.com/radioandcomputers, where you can become my boss, basically. And hope that you enjoy our videos. Thank you for watching.